Good morning, DBS family. It's Wednesday, and I'm so happy that you're joining us right here on DBS this morning at the middle mark of the week. As always, I am Jacko Wooding, and you can think of me as your morning companion, making sure that you navigate in the best way possible. Speaking of that, let's kick things off by making sure you wake up in the know with our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories. St. Lucians are being warned to prepare for an above-average hurricane season as the first tropical system forms ahead of the official start of the season in June.
The waves that are formed off Africa usually pass to the south of St. Lucia. So we do not get any significant convection or rains from those waves. This one is a little unusual in that it extends from the equator all the way to 19 degrees north. St. Lucia is at 14 degrees north. So if it remains at in that length, it could affect St. Lucia. Presently, there is no associated convection with that wave. So in the next 4 to 5 days, we would expect the wave to pass through St. Lucia, and we'll continue to monitor, so persons should start listening to the weather reports more actively.
Though the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season is a few weeks away, this does not mean that storms cannot form before the official start date. Since 2015, at least one storm has formed before the official start of the season. The 2022 Atlantic hurricane season has also been predicted to be an above-average season, with 4 major hurricanes above Category 3. The Central Statistical Office has conducted an island-wide roadshow aimed at promoting Census Day, May 17, 2022. The objective was to inform residents that from May 17th, hundreds of enumerators from around the island will be going door to door to conduct a national housing and population census.
We started from our office at the Point Seraphine. We went up to the north, and then we drove back down into Castries through the west coast. We went down through Vieux Fort and back to Castries.
Again, Census Day is May 17th, and that is the day the census will start throughout St. Lucia, and enumerators will visit each home on the island to complete a census form. That form, of course, will be electronically completed this year on tablets and uploaded to the cloud. Members of the St. Lucia Blind Welfare Association, the SLBWA, recently benefited from a week-long ICT training program.
The computer technology certainly is opening the world in many ways so that we can communicate with people who can't read Braille, but that they can read regular print. So this is where the computer gives an advantage to us.
The computer training program is part of the continued advocacy by the SLBWA for the full integration of blind and visually impaired persons in every aspect of the St. Lucian society and economy. A program dubbed Southeast Bells to teach music to preschoolers has been developed by the Minister for Equity, Social Justice and the People's Empowerment, Joachim Henry. The program was recently piloted in his Castries Southeast constituency.
Young children get much pleasure and enjoyment from musical activities. Music is perhaps one of the best kind of play for children to engage in. They grow up singing rhymes as they are exposed to music both at home and at school. Music builds overall brain development and creates pathways in the brain that improve a child's auditory perception.
The official launch of the program took place on Tuesday morning. And those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
All right, DBS family, with that, we are ready to head on into the rest of the show. But before we can do that, we need to take a quick commercial break. So keep it locked. You're watching DBS. Welcome back, DBS family. Right now, we're here with our girl, Mona Lisa, and we're discussing big things regarding the Never Too Old to Still Be Your Mom Mother's Day competition. Yes, things are still on. I know Mother's Day was on Sunday, but The competition is still heating up, and like you would have seen if you tuned in on Sunday night, there is a big prize up for grabs. And can you believe that there are still aspects of this prize that you have not heard of yet? Like today, we have Mona Lisa under the capacity of Dancers of Mona Lisa, because the winning mom will actually be receiving a fitness program along with her company. So, Mona Lisa, how are you doing today? And, how does it feel to come on board for this major project?
I am doing very well despite the weather, and I am so excited to be collaborating with DBS with my dance brand Dancers of Mona Lisa.
Of course. So I know we've seen your moves already with Moves with Mona Lisa, which will be making a comeback. But, what can the mom expect coming into the whole thing, especially if she doesn't have any dancing experience?
Well, first of all, you never need any dance experience to join my studio. I can teach you to dance through just doing dance fitness. So that's the whole point. So we do dance fitness. If I tell you to put your elbow like this for a long time and you find you doing it, you find you create a dance. And this is what it's all about. I also incorporate the therapy aspect of it, where I deal with chakra balancing, meditation, some trauma that you may have had that can affect your body in different ways. So we deal with that as well in my studio.
All right. So, how did this start off for you? I know you have a long history of experience with dance yourself, but when did it come to this peak where you've decided to help other people and teach other people how they could better their life through dance?
Well, correct. I always love to teach dance, especially. I like to choreograph and watch my dance moves and watch my artistic stuff play out. But the dance fitness therapy aspect, I think it came from myself as well. First of all, I started the brand because I was not happy with the state of the arts in St. Lucia. So I felt like I could make a little change and incorporate my own studio and my own thoughts into it. So there I made my studio, not with many dancers. However, the fitness aspect came into play really well. So I have retirees doing my dance fitness, a lot of retirees. It is a whole vibe. And yes, the therapy aspect of it all came because, I have my own traumas, which I want to deal with. And being a dancer, this is like the only outlet that I have. And to incorporate dance and therapy is just key because your body moves in certain ways. Yeah, so that's my whole vibe.
All right, I love that. Really showing you how through movement you could get more in tune with your body and maybe even recognize previous injuries. I know there's a lot of people who do dance therapy to deal with previous injuries. Maybe you were in a car accident. Maybe, you stubbed your elbow or your toe at some point and, there's that underlying pain still there and you're learning to, it's like physical therapy, I would say. It's like physical therapy, but maybe less strenuous on your body.
Less strenuous and also incorporating the mental aspect of it all.
All right, so what exactly is up for grabs? How long will the mom be engaged in our program?
So my sessions are usually 1 hour long. We have warm-ups, we have cardio, we have cool down, we have talking as well. Talking and exchanging of energies. Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, so it is a 100% customized experience that the mom would get after discussing with you, what she would like to work on that day or like during that session, and then you would move forward from there.
That's right, and move forward from there. So I'm expecting the mom to really come there and really have a really great experience to take away, tell people about, and even do some of the work we do at home with herself, with her kids maybe. Yeah.
All right, so for anybody who has maybe decided not to get involved in this year's competition, although I don't know why anyone would want to miss out, the deadline is 12 p.m. on Friday. Get those submissions in. But, for whatever reason they're not involved, if they still want to be able to get in contact with you to book a session, how would they do so?
Definitely, if you want to book a session with Dancers of Mona Lisa, you follow my IG, monalisa.magic. This will have everything I have because I don't just have a dance studio, I do other things as well, so it has all the aspects. So you go there, you message me, I will message you back, and we'll have a little conversation.
All right, DBS family, we will put that information up on the screen for you. Right now, we're heading into a quick commercial break, so keep it locked. We'll be right back. Welcome back, DBS family. Right now, we are coming to you from the You, Me, and Him tattoo studio in Castries, and we have been here before. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, we touched base with Luan, St. Lucia's only female tattoo artist, and I had the pleasure of getting a tattoo from her as well. But while we were here, we discovered that there was actually a really deep story behind her tattooing and her journey, and that story is shared with her boyfriend, her husband, I should say, Natuki Anthony. And Luan did brush over what happened, but Natuki is here today to take us really into the story. And from what I understand, you have actually put out a blog post, a release detailing what happened. So, without giving away too much, because, I still believe that there is an experience behind being able to read the post yourself. Take us into the story. What happened in part 1?
Well, actually, like she said, we met each other at the tattoo studio. I met her. I was looking for an artist, and then one day I met her. Mother came in, and then I taught her everything that I knew. She was persistent at learning, so I taught her until we became a team. We started working good, And then it took one day, some individuals came onto my shop to ask me for assistance. Due to the fact that I could speak the Spanish language, they wanted me to translate some stuff for them. So I did. I find there was no sweat, so I did it. I did little translations. I make everything all ends meet for them. Until a week or two after, they did come back again now, and then wanted to offer me a deal. It was tempting at the time. I've been honest with you. It was very tempting. I was a little stupid. And then it's like, it was just nothing much, just to go and drop off some money. And that was just it. So I said, okay, no problem, I could do that. But when I realized that the situation I was without a passport, so I could not have gone because I didn't have a passport. My passport was expired on me, and it was just a hassle for me to get another passport. So at the time we debated, and she was right there in her presence. They tackled her. They were tackling her about the opportunity. She refused many times. She but at that time we didn't know the circumstances of up there, nothing about up there, that nature of what was going on and transpiring up there, you understand me? So we were just naive. So until we debated amongst ourselves, because the price, the money was sounding nice, I figured I needed extra change. She said she would have minded doing it. She would have volunteered and she would have gone. And I just, within me, I could not sleep night time. Something is not right, But he kept making me believe everything is okay. Until one day, he made a joke. He sent a text and he made a joke and say about, we need to send some more money if I need to see Hamburg. And it's like, oh my God. So I keep calling, he didn't answer. Then he texts back and he said he was just joking, okay. And until, that was within 3 days. So within 3 days, she's there within all that time happened. Until I noticed I wasn't hearing from her again. Yeah, I wasn't hearing from her again. I kept calling. I was not hearing from her again. Because he passed the phone for clarification. I'm hearing her voice now, and she's telling me she's stuck, she's this, and the man died, and they killed the man she was with in front of her. They shoot the man in front of her, and now, So at the first time she spoke to me, she was sounding okay, because she's just explaining to me, and she herself was confused at what the police and them intentions was. Mm-hmm. So because she cannot speak Spanish, because they're saying one thing to me, and she's telling me one thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to tell her, Luan, you are in trouble. Because she's telling me, oh, just send the money Western Union and the police will drop her. But I'm seeing the way this police is communicating with me, it is something different. Because he's demanding, and he's even giving me a time, and even talking about if I want to see her again. So I went to a friend, a lawyer, a friend. Out of everybody, he was the last I thought of. And I just need a ticket. That's all I need, a passport and a ticket as soon as possible. He asked me how soon. I tell him it could be tomorrow. I told him my intentions. I will give myself, and now I want them to drop her. You understand me? He said, okay. In the afternoon time, he didn't get the ticket from me, and he was making calls, whatever. I got my flight arranged the next 2 days after to go to Venezuela. First time I'm going there. Connected flight Trinidad. Reach on the airport, there's a female waiting for me. That same female, she keep popping up all the time. Yeah, right there waiting for me. She's not smiling. I'm boarding the car. I have no idea where I'm going. She's not talking to me. I have to pass my bag to her. Into the car, and let's go. The driver just keep watching me in the mirror. She just keep watching me in the mirror. It's like a movie. I have seen that in a movie. Old travel back in time. The old vehicles, you know. And that time there, I'm telling you, I'm shrinking. I'm losing weight in seconds because I'm, like it's death I'm going to. I'm seeing it. 2 days on the road, we spent 2 days on the road until when we reached there, it's like big, it's like one giant ghetto I'm entering, making my way to a giant ghetto, walking in. And I had to follow the woman shadow away, my way behind her. People approaching me, asking me for money. I see no kind of weird people. You know, but I could speak the language, so I could make my way. Yeah. Until I make my way to the place, and then I see they opening a big gate for me. The woman told me to go inside. I had no idea she was there. When I enter down, I saw some women sitting on the table. Let's go out there. When I turn, I seen Luan crossing at the same time. That was just amazing. Man. When she see me, she started screaming. And she ran and she hold me. Everybody got emotional around us. Because what's going on? You know? And at that time, one time I'm whispering to her to remember that I'm your brother. Because that was the plan. Upon sending her up there, that was the plan, to make the man she was dealing with know that I'm a brother. The only thing we had left to be is just being strong. You understand me? That keeps us alive. Being strong and try to use our instincts, our mind. You understand me? Honestly. If it wasn't for that, I'm telling you, y'all don't know what it's like to be thirsty yet. They don't know what it's like to be hungry yet. Horrible. People die by us. We hear people dying. You know, people threatening us. It was very horrible. Yeah. Until it reached to a point where I had to do something. After a year, I realized I had to do something. There's only one way for us to go back home. And I had to do something. And that's when I did something, you know, a whole year after. But I would like to more emphasize on that in my stories, you know. Give the people more to read about it, honestly.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you so much for sharing that story with us. And I mean, we are definitely looking out for part 2. Yeah. And we will be continuing discussions with you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Suzanne, Maxine, and Shani. Let's begin. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a bacchanal warm-up routine to Gyal Owner by Blacks. Let's begin. Side, side, cross, cross, and cross it, up, side, and cross it, up. We're going to step to the side, step, and 3, 2, 1. Hip, 3, 2, 1. Step, and 3, 2, 1. Hip, 3, 2. Now we're going to squeeze it. 4. Switch sides, alternate. First side, hold it. 4. 4. Alternate. Now, arms coming up. And squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Arms up. And squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Side. Cross it. Arms up. Side. Cross. Up. Step and step it out. Hip. 4, 3, 2. Side. Hip. 4. Squeeze. Switch it. Alternate. And 4, 3, 2. Hold it for side. Next. Alternate. 4, 3, 2. Arms up. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Arms up. And squeeze. 4, 3. Our foot side and cross it. Arms up. Side. Cross. Up. 3 steps. Hip. Step. Hip. Squeeze it. Switch. Alternate. Hold it. Switch. Alternate. Arms coming up. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2. Arms up. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2. Side. Cross it. Squeeze. Cross it. Take it up. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size. Do have a wonderful day.
All right, DBS family, that is a wrap for today's show. I really hope you did enjoy and that you will be joining us again tomorrow as we do it again. But, you know, it's always done in a different way. Always a twist, always something new coming out on DBS this morning. So I'm looking forward to seeing you then. And I'm also looking forward to us making that sprint towards the weekend. I know that Monday and Tuesday probably took a lot of energy out of you. I know it did take a lot out of me as well. But we're pushing through Wednesday. We're pushing through Thursday. We are pushing through Friday, and we are going to make it to the weekend. So see you tomorrow. Till then, bye.